All right, let's try that. There we go. I think we're live now.
Hey,
All right,
yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
Well, we got up in time for the game
Yes.
anyway.
And now we can say hello to everybody and
Yeah.
welcome everyone back and do our spiel again.
Okay. Well, welcome back, everybody. We're having some technical issues to get started, but looks like we are officially back with another Rig 72 live stream. Edmonton Oilers, Colorado Avalanche. Toph, welcome back. Long time no see, bud.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out the last one. It was December sometime, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, the timing just never seemed to work out there, but we are back today. How is everyone? We got about 6 viewers so far. How are you guys today?
There's a significant delay today.
Yeah, probably just getting my message now.
Yeah. So it just said there's a significant delay today on the stream. So yeah, there's a significant delay. Um, hey, Raymond replied. Good. Tired of all the clickbait trade videos? Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
But like something is happening and then nothing happens. So you just sit in that zone where something is happening, but nothing is happening. I think it's
yeah.
less
Well,
about the videos and more about the like just we expect something.
well, it always looks like something's about to happen, and then Ken Holland finds that one loophole that can get him out of having to make the move. But 2 more weeks, and then trade deadlines passed, and then we can't even talk about trade rumors anymore. So we're almost done. Well, they're still talking about basketball on the channel that the Oilers is on, so
Yep,
not
my
much going on
stream
there
has
yet.
not started yet. Get the starting lineups over there.
Yeah, I'm just looking for that here. That you should have it up here. So yeah, quick note: Evander Kane is out with an upper body injury for the Oilers, and Cale Makar is out for the Colorado Avalanche. So that helps the Oilers, but should still be a difficult game nonetheless. Jack Campbell starting in goal for the Oilers today. Alexander Georgiev for the Colorado Avalanche. I'm just looking to see if they have a full lineup out here. The Oilers didn't practice this morning, so we didn't get a. We usually get a preview of how the lines look, but we didn't get that today, just with the early start.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
only three
yeah.
o'clock here, and I'm Eastern time, so
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Bob Stauffer's got the full lineup here. So one line of Warren Fogle, Connor McDavid, and Jesse Puljujärvi. And if you guys saw the videos yesterday, Oilers considering re-signing Jesse Puljujärvi. We'll see what happens there. Second line of Zach Hyman, Leon Draisaitl, Kyler Yamamoto. Third line of Matthias Janmark, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Derek Ryan. And Devon Shore and Ryan McLeod are the 10th and 11th forwards. So going with the 11 forwards with Evander Kane out, obviously. And on defense, Darnell Nurse and Cody Ceci, Brett Kulak and Tyson Barrie, and Philip Broberg and Evan Bouchard. And like I said earlier, Jack Campbell gets the starting goal today.
excellent.
Yeah. Hopefully Kane's not out for too long. It's like the last thing the Oilers need now is another injury.
We've got no details on that right now, right?
Yeah. the trade can wait till 2030. Well, Ken Holland's not going to be here in 20. Well, I hope he's not here in 2030.
Well, if he's still here in 2030, that means that the Oil have won at least a couple cups.
Well, I would hope so. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that would mean a lot of success for the Oilers. But yeah. Yeah, I think the whole world about Jesse signing. I imagine, yeah, I guess he's playing with Connor Raymond for a showcase. I highly doubt that signing's going to take place. Like, I think we know, yes, he wants out of here too. So I can't imagine him wanting to sign another 1 year extension. Like, it's time for this to end. It's not going to work.
And generally,
I
we're
wanted it to
we're
work.
pro Pugliarvi, but
Yeah,
yeah, at this point, something's got to happen, and that most likely means leaving one way or another. It would be nice to get something back.
yeah,
And if it were a sign and trade or an extend and trade, cool.
yeah, yeah. We're finally back, Darcy. I know. I think Darcy's our biggest fan. He's always asking me when the next stream was and how bad I could never really tell him when it was. So yeah, we're officially back. Hopefully, more frequently here over the next little while. But yeah, you'll be at in Columbus for the next weekend game, next weekend.
Yep. Yeah, and that one's real early here. I think it's a 12:30 start here. And so yeah, that's like my brother and I are gonna go to that game. He's coming out from Colorado, and yeah, it'll be fun. But it'll also be like, wake up, get some Timmies, go to the game. That's it.
Yeah, when I was at the Montreal one, that was a 12:30 start. So we were down in the States, so we had to drive up, but it was only like an hour and a half drive, but it wasn't too bad. But yeah, didn't get there too early before the game. So
How is the Bell Center?
it's nice. Actually, well, I guess you've never been in the Saddle Dome, but Saddle Dome in Calgary is really old, and the kind of like the walkways around the rink kind of reminded me a lot of the Saddle Dome. The actual rink itself is quite nice, and they got a nice scoreboard there and everything. But yeah, it was cool. And like I said in my videos, I ran into 3 or 4 of my subscribers there, so that was really cool to meet
Nice.
people and be walking around in Montreal, and people knew who I was. So
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's one of the few venues that I really want to make it to at some point.
Yeah, no, it's a nice rink. Yeah, for sure.
I want to see how weird MSG is in person because it's weird on TV. Like the lighting is completely different, and so I wonder what it's like to actually be inside there. And of course, I want to go to Mullet Arena because the chance to be like 10 feet from everyone. Yeah.
Well, Darcy was wondering if you're working on your barbecue mitts.
Nope, nope. We just between the two of us, we just kept having something get in the way. Patrick did a good amount of traveling. I did a good bit of traveling. We were going to do it right after the All Star break, and then you went to Montreal,
Yeah,
and yeah, so it just has not lined up. And of course, in the middle there, around the New Year, all the games started at like 11 p.m.
yeah, yeah. It's a lot of timing thing. Like we can't have you up till 1 o'clock at night doing the hockey game. So yeah, last week too. It's too bad we couldn't work everything out last week because yeah, we probably could have done 2 or 3 of them with the early starts. But oh well, I'm sure there'll be a couple. Well, actually, they might actually be done with the Eastern road trips for this year. I don't know because they played. No, they played the Islanders twice now, the Rangers twice now. So I don't know. Maybe there won't be
Yeah,
an Eastern road trip.
I don't know
Well,
offhand.
actually, they haven't played Toronto yet, so there should be one for Toronto and stuff in there. Yeah, we're going. Yeah, I am nervous for today's game, Chase. Kane's out, and they're already weaker. Well, they're already weak, and now they're even weaker, and they are going 11-6 again today. So it's not good. Ken Holland's got to make a trade here. We got to get some reinforcements here. Like the flu's going through the room. So struggling with sickness, and then you have a shorter lineup on top of that. It's not a good mixture.
I'm not nervous because they've been playing well.
Yeah.
They really have for most of the time in most of the game.
Wow.
And then the last 6 games now, basically since the All-Star break, there's just part of one period they just don't play, and not just like they play bad, like they don't. Sometimes it's warranted. Like really, the Rangers coming back wasn't because they gave up, right? It was because the Rangers poured it on.
Yeah. Well, they were fortunate to be up 4-1 in that game, and they were playing well. Like I have, like they just completely let up. Igor Shesterkin was struggling. Obviously, gave up 4 goals in the first period. Can't remember how many shots that was, but the Oilers were they weren't in complete control of that game, obviously, but they should have been with a 4-1 lead, and it did last almost till the end of the game. But yeah, if they had just kept pouring it on, I think they could have built up an even stronger lead there in the second and third. But yeah, I don't know. I think this sickness is really affecting it. The guys are tired. They're short on the roster. It's just, yeah, like I said, just a bad mixture right now.
Yeah, and no Kane, no.
Yeah. Yeah, and the schedule doesn't get any easier coming up. So there's a few games where they should win, like Columbus next weekend, but they lost to Columbus last time.
Yeah, and Columbus has been playing tough. We'll go with tough. Not well, but tough.
Well, they got nothing to lose now, right? So
Right. Yeah.
they're playing for pride. So a lot of the pressure's off. It's like, no, we'll try, and if we lose, we lose. But really matters more to you if you lose. So yeah, I agree. Chase is just they ran out of gas. I think they're just well. You try playing hockey with having the flu; it's not going to go too well, right? And just, I mean, so yeah, the only help for the Oilers today is no Cale Makar. I think the Avs had a few other injuries. I don't know who else is out for them, but I know Makar is out.
Yeah, the Avs have been beat up pretty much all year.
Yeah, they've been dealing with a lot of injuries, but still expect them to get in and do some damage.
And my brother's actually at this game somewhere. One of my brothers. I have several.
Yeah.
So one of my brothers is in the crowd there somewhere. I sort of got invited to this game, but it was a like, do you want to go to that game? Yes. Can you get out here? No.
Yeah, not it was a 24-hour drive you were saying. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a 24-hour drive. I mean, plane tickets aren't that bad unless you don't.
yeah.
Yeah, they're cheap considering, but then I mean I know flying in Canada is absolutely ridiculous. You all would think extremely cheap.
They are comparatively. Yeah. But yeah, ours are insanely expensive. We have a couple like low cost airlines like Flair and Swoop, but I think those are in the States too because they fly to the States. Yeah, those are pretty much the only thing you can get cheaply here. And even they're expensive sometimes. Well, looks like we're almost ready to go here. Campbell against Georgiev. Whoop. Volume there.
We generally don't do the play-by-play. If you want the play-by-play, Dolini around Dolini TV is doing play-by-play.
Yeah,
We
Tyson will
generally sit here and go, "Oh no, ooh yeah."
Yeah, we're more the commentary one, but if you hop over to Dolany TV with Tyson, he'll do the play-by-play with you. He does a great job.
We're off
All
and
right, so we're
rolling.
underway here.
20 seconds in. Score's still 0-0. That's a good sign.
Yeah, Chase was mentioning if they lose, it's because he's wearing the reverse retro. Has not been lucky for the Oilers this year, but they did win the last one in the reverse retro. So they at least got one win.
Yeah, actually wearing as well.
Okay, we can blame it on Toph too then if they lose.
It's my first chance. I literally did not have it the last time that
Yeah.
we did one of these streams. I think we had not seen them on the ice last time we did streams.
Might have been. Yeah, I think they came out in. Yeah, it was November. I think they came out. Was this? I believe because I went to that first one where they played the LA Kings.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're just showing that hit to Makar there. Took him out.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have very different feeds today.
Yeah.
'Cause I've got the ESPN. So does
Yeah.
Chase. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that they're Av biased. I mean, for one, they're the that's right.
Yeah. Well, and they're going to give favorable coverage to a Canadian team. Well,
Yeah, I mean, most most home feeds are biased, and for ESPN, it's any American.
any American team, yeah.
The bright side is that they're not nearly so awful as the TNT broadcast. The TNT broadcast one is really hard to actually get. You have to have a cable package or find someone that you know that has one. Um, and their coverage is just so strange and so slow, and their intermission segments are like somehow incredibly boring. ESPN at
Yeah, I
least
think,
understands why people like sports.
yeah. Oh, hello from Canada, Jeremy. Welcome back.
Hey, Jeremy, hello from Kentucky. We're both in states that pretend that they're the South.
Toronto should be getting lots of heat after that massive trade in the U.S. Yeah, the Leafs picking up Ryan O'Reilly and Noel Achari the other day. Oh, good chance for Yamamoto there. I'm guessing I'm probably like 30 seconds behind everybody here because my feed's usually behind. So I'll be getting excited about something. You guys will have seen it like 30 seconds already.
It's 17 and a half luck for me.
Yeah. Another reason I don't bother doing play by play, I'd be behind on the play by play anyway.
Georgiev keeps coming out like well out of the net.
Yeah.
That might be something to keep an eye on. Oh, nice. Near the UP. Hey, Cool Cash. How you doing? It's been a while.
Hey, Cool Cash, how's it going? Congrats on hitting, I believe it was 60 subscribers you hit the other day. Congratulations.
Yeah, I like listening to Chad. I don't know if they mean to do this, but it is stream audio Chad down here, which
That
is
makes sense.
well, it's a little strange because down here, like if I turned on the Denver station right now, it would be blacked out. So Yeah. So something about the rights, the radio rights up there is a little bit different. Or they're just sloppy about it.
Yeah, maybe they just loopholed it, didn't close or something.
Yeah, if I
All
was
good
in
start, Shane.
Colorado, I could listen, but
Yeah. Oh yeah,
you
of course.
can't
Yeah.
stream radio stations down here. They're playing sports, which is a pain in the butt. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say good shot on the or good start on the shot clock wise, but not much to show for it yet. But
Edmonton's got 5 shots. Colorado's got 3. As you can see, we've got a scoreboard on our feed now. It's 0-0.
yeah, they're showing the Oilers' record over the last little while: 9-1-4. Unfortunately, the 1-4 are the more recent.
Yep. Yeah, but if you think about
Yeah.
9-1-4, that is uh, points in all but one of the
Yeah.
last 14 games,
Yeah.
and that's nothing to sneeze at. And there
No.
has been that big uh, overtime loss deficit between us and pretty much everyone ahead of us. So we caught up on those. We've got our loser points. Now we can get our winner points. It'll be good.
Yeah, I think Calgary had like a crazy amount there early in the year. I can't remember what they're at now, but
Yeah, and every single Dallas Stars game goes to overtime somehow.
yeah, the Oilers just haven't had it in overtime this year. Like they used to be pretty much it was guaranteed if it went to overtime, Oilers were going to win. But yeah, they just
Yep.
haven't been able to get it done in overtime and been losing in the shootout. It's been strange this year.
Yeah, they're 0-4 in the shootout. So, whoops, not the Oil on the power play. The Avs are going onto the power play. Fogel is in the
Vogel.
box.
Oh, some
And
big shots.
we've got a power play token on our screen now.
Oh, fancy smancy. Yeah, I agree, Chase. That did look high.
And Darcy, yeah, I mean the Oilers are just a weird bunch. Sometimes when they're playing badly, it's usually because they're sitting back.
Yeah, they play down to their opponent too often. Like, I mean, yeah, we got all those loser points out of those games, but a couple of those you gotta put in the bank. Like Montreal game I was at, they didn't even show up at all. They didn't look good at any point during that game because they had a couple power plays, I believe, when it was only like 1-0 Montreal, and score on at least one of those, you might be looking at a different game. But
Nice clear there. This is a pretty good kill so far.
yeah, not too bad.
That's the level of play-by-play that we do. They're doing pretty good. All right, we got about 30 seconds left to power play.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to be quiet for 30 seconds while I watch them. Doing a good job of being in the way. They got some nice clears so far.
Yeah, haven't let them set up, so that's important. Yeah, we definitely had to close out that Ranger game, Jeremy. That was can't blow a 4-1 lead. It was a 4-1 lead early, but
Yeah, the fact
that's
that it
okay.
was a 4-1 lead means that there was so many chances to close it out, and
Yeah.
they just didn't.
Well, even if you don't score for the rest of the game, you should be able to close it down defensively where you don't give up 3 goals for the rest of the game. But couldn't do that. The Oilers getting another penalty here.
Looks like it. So I could just. It's Fogle again. Really?
Seriously? Would he trip somebody coming out of the box?
Woodcraft looks like he's about to laugh or cry or explode.
Okay, I went to commercial. I didn't get to see what happened, but okay. Guess they'll show it to me when it's back on.
Yep. I'm learning about the importance of Geico right now.
They're showing here a commercial. PK Subban and Joe Thornton are on an outdoor rink, and Subban lost a tooth, and they're looking for it. I think it's for the new iPhone.
That's interesting. That must be a Canadian commercial for the new iPhone, because
Oh yeah,
you don't use hockey to sell anything down here except for hockey.
Yeah, they were using the iPhone flashlight to find it on the ice.
What do you mean by another Philly game there, Darcy? I don't know what that is, Chase. So maybe
Be
I should be
grateful for
happy.
that. Be very, very grateful. Oh, it was a Christmas thing, so yeah, it should be gone forever now, unless they bring it back next Christmas. But the most annoying song trying to sell Rogers phones was horrible, and they played it constantly.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. We get a replay.
Yeah.
They called him on the.
Uh,
That's the kind of slew foot, but like that.
yeah.
That looked incidental at best.
Guess he was tired. He wanted to sit down again.
Yeah, they wanted to make sure that I didn't have to take the power play marker off of the screen. Or they wanted to give the Avs another chance.
Yeah.
I don't actually believe that the refs are on the take, but sometimes it sure feels like it. Oof, oof. That was some good saves by Campbell there.
I'm probably just about to see them now. There.
No worries, Cool Cash. Yeah, you do have slow mode on, Patrick. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. Which means people can only reply to us once a minute.
Well, that's enough, isn't it? Let's see if I can change that here.
Well, they've killed off half of this second power play here. They're not doing quite as good a job of shutting this down this time. Avs have gotten set up a couple times now. We've gotten some good saves out of Campbell.
Mm-hmm. All right, that slow mode is off, so you guys should be able to comment a bit quicker there.
Hooray! It's like someone's mad at Kulak.
Well, Campbell's looking good. Campbell looked really good against the Rangers on Friday. I know he gave up 4, but yeah, he was really strong. It's nice to see that bounce back. I think last time we did a stream, they were still just really Skinner going, and Campbell was still struggling. But
Yeah, Campbell hasn't really stolen any, but he's been solid.
Yeah.
for the most part.
No, he's giving them a chance anyway.
I'm a little shocked that the Blues let O'Reilly go, but other than that, I don't have a whole lot of thoughts. Just because O'Reilly was the Blues for a good while now.
Yeah, well, he was their captain. So. But yeah, I think they're going to go into a little bit of a rebuild, or maybe just a retool. But yeah, there's some talk about maybe the Oilers should go for Colton Parayko. But he's had some, I believe, it's back issues that he's had. So I don't know. And I was reading an article from Kurt Levis today, and he was saying Parayko's really struggled since Jay Bomeister left St. Louis. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Keith, I agree. I think the Leafs did well in that trade for sure. Nobody off their active roster. I don't think they even really, well, they gave up like first round picks and stuff, but none of their really high prospects either.
Yeah, Darcy, I think that it's a game of chicken right now between all the GMs, especially because everyone knows who's out there and who's on the table, and no one wants to jump because price could go down.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to just whoever's willing to pay just that little bit more to get the deal done, just to get ahead of people. Because yeah, the price might keep going down, but then you run the risk of if you wait too long, you might lose the player that you want.
Yeah, and the weird thing about the O'Reilly trade was that O'Reilly was not one of the names that just kept bouncing around.
Yeah.
We all know that Taves is probably moving. We all know that Patrick Kane is probably moving.
Well, I
We
don't
all
know
know
about
that
Taves.
Chikrin's going somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think Jonathan Taves is going to move anymore because he's. I think a lot of people worried about because he had that illness problem that he missed the whole year over, and he's had some struggles. And I actually won't be surprised if he stays in Chicago. Maybe someone picks him up like super cheap if he's willing to go. But Patrick Kane, I think, goes for sure. But
I kind of wonder if they both go somewhere, like together.
it's possible. Just be hard to find a team that can take on that much because Chicago will retain 50% on both of them, but then you probably have to get a third team for both guys if you're going to try and take them both on. So there's not many teams that would have that much cap space that are in a position that they'd want to actually go get those guys.
Yeah, I could see someone like Nashville going after him.
Well, they're on a borderline for a playoff position, though. They
Yep.
might be selling
Yep.
themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a good few teams in that situation where you're like, what are they going to do? And the answer is probably nothing.
Yeah. Well, there's no point giving up assets if you're not even sure you're going to make the playoffs. Yeah.
Carlson would be nice. Carlson would be nice.
Yeah. Oh, I really want Carlson, but just what I've been hearing over the last few days doesn't give me a lot of hope that it's going to happen. But everyone keeps saying, "Oh, well, it's going to be easier for San Jose to do it in the summer." But I don't know. Whoever gets him next year, like, what if he doesn't play this well again? Are you really going to pay more than you're paying right now?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess.
Hey, B Max.
How's it going? Yeah, going back a few comments here, Michael. Yeah, Pareko makes 6.5 million for 6 or 7 years. So just because I understand, I haven't been following Pareko that closely, but I understand he just hasn't been doing as well lately. So yeah, taking that on for another longer period of time. I know, like, well, it's risky with Carlson too, right? For 4 more years. But but Pareko is a local Edmonton guy, so might be nice to get him.
Welcome
I
back,
don't know if
Homelander.
Carlson would. Yeah, need a win today, Homelander. Yeah, I don't know if Carlson would be paired with Desharnais. He might try it for a shift or two. But they probably would be a really effective pair, though. Two really big guys. Yeah, Jeremy. I think the time for San Jose to get their best deal is to move Carlson now. I guess it's just whether the Oilers or somebody else is willing to pay it. But
I would expect someone will.
yeah,
Whoops, looks like I turned a second power play on instead of the power play off. It's the first time I've done it, so hey, I'm learning.
all good. Yeah, I think the best time to move Erik Karlsson is right now. Like he's never gonna be more valuable than he is right now. So I don't see him duplicating this season that he's having again. But yeah, I agree, Keith. He would be our Makar. Colorado
Woo!
kind of took over shots there, but
Good job, Campbell. That was a great save. It was a get in front of it save, but it was still a great save. Wasn't fancy, but it definitely
oh
did
yeah,
the job.
here it comes. Yeah, that was a good save. I just saw it now.
Holloway injured last night. Sure, snip snap. Just see waiver avoidance. My head is hurt on these Holland moves. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, hopefully Holloway's not out for too long, but he shouldn't have even been in Bakersfield. It is what it is. Yeah, Jeremy, I agree. It is important to keep Connor happy. Yeah, cool, Gosh. You'll be ahead of me for sure. I'm always on these Sportsnet feeds. I do the stream, so it's always about at least 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, and I'm on the ESPN stream rather than watching it on TV, which means that I'm probably a little behind.
Yeah, you're ahead of me at least by 15, 20 seconds, I think.
Yeah, we've had those moments where people will be like, yeah, the whole chat will explode. And we'll be like, give us 45 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys will know if they score before we do. So yeah, I agree, Darcy, but yeah, I don't see Vancouver making that deal. They need a team that desperately needs to rebuild. Vancouver Canucks, they just keep trying to avoid it, and they end up with a mediocre team year after year. Don't do it the way the Oilers did it, but
Where you just absolutely
but
suck for
yeah,
10 years.
yeah,
Guess could be worse. Could be Buffalo.
yeah. Definitely don't do it the way they're doing it either, though. Yeah, Chase, I was mentioning you're both ahead of both of us by 20 seconds. That's another strong reason why I wouldn't even bother trying to do the play-by-play, because I'm telling you about stuff that you've already seen anyway. Yeah, that wouldn't hurt. 204 hits. Wow. Have the Oilers even had a really decent chance this period? It doesn't feel like it.
They've had two, maybe,
Yeah,
and
they've
we're
had 8
15 minutes
shots.
in, so yeah.
I don't remember any of them being that dangerous, though.
Doing a decent setup right now. We're 30
At least they
seconds
killed
into
both
your
the Avs
future.
power plays.
Yes, they did. And the first one they killed really convincingly. Second one, but they killed it.
Yep. Oh, yeah, the Oilers started better on the shot clock there, BMax, but yeah, Colorado's really taken over.
Woo! I'm gonna wait for you to catch up.
Okay, I'm guessing something good's happening here. Well, they're in the zone now, so McLeod. There we go.
All
Fogle
right.
just wants all the attention this period.
Yep, Fogle is the only player on the Oilers so far.
There we go. Fogle 1-0 Oilers. Both penalties and all the goals.
Yes, Fogle. Only his
Nice
eighth.
speed from the Janmark in front of the net. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice speed over it.
Janmark did a little. Where is the puck? You can have it. Pretty happy with that. Scoring first is important for the Oilers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing I was like 20 seconds behind you, Chase, and then Patrick was about 40 seconds behind me as I sat here trying to hold in the telling him what had just happened.
Well, I just had noticed I had a bit of a leg that I could clear up there, so I shouldn't be quite as far behind now. I'll still be behind, but
Oh no. That's bad.
well,
Not bad, just bad. Regular bad. Not bad. At least not yet. Alright, yeah. They made it out of there. There was like 27 Avalanche in the end with only Campbell. So,
yeah, I've liked Janmark as well, Keith. Yeah, I think the Avs won the last one 3-2 in overtime. Yeah, that was one I was watching with Tyson in Calgary. I think the Oilers were up 2-0 in that game, and then
that sounds about right.
yeah.
Yeah, Mark has been a solid addition. I mean, really, if they just had everybody, pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool, Cash. They got to find a way to hold on to leads here. Everett Kane's out with an injury today. So the Oilers are even shorter.
It does feel weird to me that basically the conversation is who can we add, who should we add, who can we add, and we're like 3 games removed from an undefeated streak of what, 8 games.
Yeah.
Upper body injury is all we know right now.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, just had upper body injury, so I don't see any other updates on Kane since then.
And that could mean literally anything. So, no idea how
Yeah.
long he'll be out. I was kind of surprised that he was out today. So, 2 minutes left in the first. It's 1-0 Edmonton. I immediately forgot to change the score on our screen.
Come on, Toph.
Whoops.
Jeez.
And then I changed the wrong one. I need to label these things. I guess next time that I'm sitting here trying to not tell you what just happened, I'll just change the score. Yeah, Chase, that's the Avs game. I don't know if you remember playoffs last year. So it's quite a bit of that. It's not quite embellishment, but it is going down pretty darn easy. Yeah, Chase, that's about where I am, where all the names out there for possible trades. Yeah, that sounds good. You know who we need? Keith. Right? We need that presence somehow
Hmm.
that is just like, yo, we can win literally every game and have people listen because they can win literally every game, but they don't.
Yeah. And lately against teams they should beat.
Yeah.
So Kulak with a penalty now. All right.
Yep. Which means that I need to hit the little button that puts the Avs on the power play. Oh, I don't wanna though, because I don't want it
Yeah,
to
I
be
don't think Taves
true.
is gonna. Yeah, I don't think Taves is moving BMax. I think he's just staying in Chicago. Yeah, last I heard on Carlson was the Oilers' latest offer was rejected, and I guess we'll see what happens here. We still got quite a bit of time here, 2 weeks. So see if something picks up. But like I said, I think this is the best time for the Sharks to move him. I don't think they're ever going to get a better deal than they can get now. But yeah, I think they're going to make it for sure, Darcy. Just a question of how far they go. Basically, have to look at it, put your roster up against who you need to go through, and can this roster beat that roster? Last year, Colorado was the measuring stick, and they're probably close to that again.
Kind of looks like there might be ice problems at this point. I just saw two
Yeah.
different Avs players go down without contact.
Mhm. And they're really having trouble getting the puck through, too, like a
Yeah.
solid pass. Hey, Gagne's having a great year in Winnipeg. Everyone was telling me Gagne's no good anymore, but yeah, I think he would have helped big time. I, I think that would have been 650K well spent.
For a moment there, I thought that was an Avs goal, but it was not. It just went out of play. They reacted about like it had gone in, but no, it went out.
No, with just over a second to go.
Yes, Dacky. Yes, Campbell has been solid today.
Yeah, he was really good against the Rangers too.
Weird ESPN stat. The Oilers are 16-0-1 all time when Fuggle scores a goal.
Really?
Yep. Apparently.
If only he'd score more often. Gaetan Haas, I think he went back to Europe. I know he's not in the NHL anymore. Well, potential targets, eh?
All right. I'm going to potentially target some water, so I will be right back. But then, yes,
Well, I don't think
absolutely.
water's going to help us toss. Come on.
It's going to help me. It's been a while since we did this, and so I forgot that
Yeah.
part.
Alrighty, guys. Well, let me bring up my trade target board here for the Oilers. Well, yeah, Darcy, like Hyman's already got, I think he's over 30 now, and that's with all those goals called back. It's crazy. Toph will be back in just a sec, Jeremy. He can answer that for you. I think they need a right shot face-off guy. That's why I think they were targeting Chase, Nick Bukestad, and I believe Noel Achari was right. Well, is a right shot face-off guy as well, but obviously he's in Toronto now. Yeah, Bertuzzi's out. So on my trade target board, I had Vladislav Gavrikov, but I don't think the Oilers are in on him anymore. It sounds like Gavrikov's going to end up in Boston. So we got Sam Lafferty on Chicago, and he's a right winger. Jonathan Toews, but I don't think anything's going to happen there. We know the Oilers have been in on Patrick Kane more lately, so he's a possibility. I had Max Domi on there, but I don't think Domi is leaving Chicago either. Sounds like he wants to stay. And Jacob Chikrin, doesn't sound like the Oilers are in on him anymore either. So that leaves Nick Bukestad. We know the Oilers have had a lot of talks with the Arizona Coyotes for Bukestad, so I think he's a strong possibility. And the only other player I had on my trade target board that hasn't already been traded is Shane Gostisbehere. I think Gostisbehere is kind of like a backup option for the Oilers. He's a left shot D. He's more of the offensive guy, not really the strong defensive guy. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, BMax Bertuzzi was an option, but it sounds like Detroit's keeping him. Yeah, I'd really like Lafferty as well, Darcy.
And I'm back. Hey!
And Toph's back.
Got orange drink for my orange team.
Jeremy was wondering where in Kentucky you're from there, Toph.
I'm actually from Colorado, but I live in Louisville, Kentucky. which, if you ask people in Kentucky where they live, most of them will say Louisville because that's the city here. The city.
See, Friedman's talking with Jonathan Taves, but I don't want to turn it up too loud. I don't want him to come over the stream there. And another trade today, Tyler Mott going to the Rangers.
Not sure where Kennesaw is. I don't think Bertuzzi's going anywhere.
Yeah, no, Friedman was saying last night on Hockey Night in Canada that it sounds like he's staying in Detroit.
I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit essentially stands pat. They're right in that zone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they became buyers either.
Yeah.
But they're definitely not going to blow the whole thing up.
No. Yeah, I don't think Benson's going anywhere, Darcy. He doesn't really have any value right now. He hasn't had a strong season. I think he's dealing with some injury problems down in Bakersfield. So putting him in a trade doesn't really equate to anything right now.
Chase, I don't know between Kane and Carlson because they bring really things. It could be that Patty Kane would be that voice, that veteran, yes, we can win voice. But Carlson is a fire lighter.
I'd
In a
rather have
way,
Carlson.
yeah.
But right now, Kane's looking like the more realistic option, which is crazy to think about when it's so far-fetched back in the summertime.
Yep.
But just with the other teams, like I would have said for sure he was going to the Rangers, but now with the Rangers out and the Leafs out, it is looking more opportunistic for the Oilers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Vegas is just absolutely screwed on the cap to the point where probably nothing happens with Vegas because they would be the other one, right?
Yeah. Well, they got Stone on long-term injured reserve now, so they could spend Stone's money, so they can add somebody. They might be someone else that might be in for Patrick Kane. Yeah, I think Gavrikov is going to Boston. It sounded like I can't remember where I read it earlier today, but Columbus is just waiting on Boston to make another move, apparently, and then that trade's going to go through because they've had Gavrikov out for a few days. I hadn't heard about Bukestad and the Rangers, but that's possible. Miss anything else there? Yeah, Vegas does have a lot of cap with Stone on long-term injury reserve, Michael. So
very temporary cap then. That's why I had it in my head that they had no cap. It's that long term they don't.
Yeah. No, it'd have to be for a rental. But
yep.
Yeah. Oh, I think you still got the power play thing up there, Toph.
Oops.
Yeah, it's 5-on-5 scope.
Yep.
We just forgot to take the PP thing down.
Yeah, the power play expired with like 0.1 seconds left.
Yeah, I think they were pretty close there with the clock there. Yeah. Yeah, well, I think St. Louis retained 50% of O'Reilly, and then Minnesota took 25%. So Toronto's only paying 25% of O'Reilly's salary. So that's how they got that one figured out. Yeah, the Timo Meyer. I think you're talking about Darcy. He's going to be one of the other big targets. The Oilers, I haven't heard anything connecting the Oilers and Timo Meyer. I don't think that's going to happen. Sounds like the
Yeah,
New Jersey Devils really want him.
everyone, as far as I've heard, wants Timo.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't think anybody would turn him down.
Of course, my hockey conversation ecosphere is basically this and an occasional Steve Dangle podcast. So I don't know a lot of these things.
Yeah, don't worry about that, Michael. I don't think they're going for Edmonton or Klingberg. I've heard Elliot Friedman say they're definitely out on Klingberg, and I don't think anybody's trading for Joel Edmondson right now. Montreal can keep him.
And hey, Dennis or Denis,
Oh yes, I missed that. Yeah, welcome to the chat.
it's got to be what, like 10, 11 p.m. there?
Yeah, I think the Oilers are probably going to end up with somebody that nobody is talking about right now because I didn't hear anybody talking about Derek Brassard last year before that one happened at the deadline. We were talking about Brett Kulak, but he definitely wasn't at the top of the list. So I imagine it'll be at least one player that no one's discussed at all, and then maybe Patrick Kane or Eric Carlson, something like that.
Is there news on Kane's injury?
Not that I've seen. I just we just heard Kane had an upper body injury. That's why they're going with 11 forwards again. Although knowing the Oilers, they probably would have gone with 11 forwards anyway. They probably just would have sat Devon Shore instead or something. But are you just guessing on that, BMAX, or did you read that?
David after 100 points.
Mm.
Made a lot
Yeah.
of
At least
replays
I
of
got to
it.
see that.
It's my hamper. As far as what I think is going to happen in the next 2 weeks is Boogie will go somewhere, and I'm guessing that somewhere gets less and less predictable with like every day. And Oilers will get someone that we're not really talking about.
Mhm.
And maybe Kane comes.
Yeah,
We get a
yeah. I
Kane
think
and
it's gonna.
Kane.
I think they'll get two. One that no one's talking about right now, and then one that is kind of in the conversation.
Maybe they can get Keith to play again on an entry level contract for fun. Oh man, that
I
honestly,
don't think that.
I think that would do it, but it won't.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's allowed because he retired. Or I think you're need. I think he can come back, but he'd have to. It would have to be like next year at the earliest or something. Yeah, I don't know when that Pugliarvi trade is going to happen, Chase. Looks like it's close, and then nothing happens, and looks like it's close again, and then nothing happens. So who knows?
And that's been going on for the last 18 months.
Yeah.
and he's one of those players that's better than he's shown,
Yeah.
which makes him essentially valueless on any sort of trade market.
Well, he's good defensively, but everyone wants to see the points. You got to get the goals and the assists. That's the measuring stick that everyone really goes by. So. Yeah, Darcy, I don't think Edmonton's coming here, so I don't think it'll be a problem. I don't think Edmonton's going to end up anywhere. I think he's staying in Montreal. Because what was the price that Montreal was apparently asking for earlier? They wanted Xavier Bourgault for Joel Edmondson. Like, oh, forget it. Now that's like a price I'd consider for Eric Carlson, but not for Joel Edmondson. That's ridiculous. I'm right, kind of. Yeah, okay. I'm guessing we should be getting back to hockey here after this commercial break.
Should be about that. Yeah.
Yep.
They're trying to sell me Pelotons and Ocean Spray again.
Oh, hope you got your credit card ready.
I do not want a video of someone yelling at me in order to get me to ride a pretend bike. Do not want.
Yeah. I'll record a video of me yelling at you if you want. I'll sell it for you. Sell it to you for half price. I think Holland is very cautious, Scout. I think you have a good point there. Yeah, B Max. I don't think Max Domi is leaving Chicago either. It sounds like he wants to stay there, so I don't think he's going to get traded. He'd be a nice pickup if he was available, but from all the reports that I've read, he wants to stay in Chicago. But until the deal is done, I guess it's a possibility.
Yes, Chase, I have seen that one. What is that called? I don't remember what it's called. But also, I'm not I'm not going to buy your cursed mirror with ropes attached.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
I mean, it straight up looks like a cursed mirror with numbers on it.
Yeah, I think he's staying B Max. All right, here we go. So 1-0 lead for the Oilers as we get ready for the second period here. Getting outshot, but not a bad start for the Oilers. Killed 3 Avs penalties in the first.
So, we're up on blocked shots for the first time in a while.
Yeah, out hit him 10-3.
Yeah, it isn't cheap. Where do you even hang it? You don't. You leave it in your garage or your attic until you finally sell it on Facebook Marketplace. That's what you do with all exercise equipment.
For a fraction of what you paid for it.
Warren Fogle is the 4th player ever with 2 or more minor penalties and a goal in one period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, he wanted all the highlights in the period. Yeah, it was a big 50-50, Darcy. Hoping for a good trade on a daily basis. Yeah, aren't we all, Dennis? Aren't we all? But yeah, it's been really quiet for the Oilers. Hoping something picks up here. Been a lot of rumors, but nothing to fruition yet.
Yeah, every time I start getting impatient there, I just remember back to Chiarelli years, and just like maybe it's better we just don't.
Well, yeah, some of his trades were, well, most of his trades. I
Yeah.
think I liked the Pat Maroon trade, and that might have been it.
I mean, the Lucci trade was great for a year.
Well, the signing, yeah, it wasn't even a trade though. But yeah,
Oh yeah, pickup. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, Lucic was good for a year, and he got most of those goals on the power play when he was good.
Are you there yet?
There we go. Is that Fogel again?
Yep. He's our only player.
Good for Fogel. Well, he's boosting his trade value.
All right. And I changed the score. Hey, I remembered to do that. Because, yes, I have to do that manually because I don't know how to do it automatically. I'm sure there's some way.
Yeah.
And I would
Someone
love to
hit the
have
goal.
the game clock up there, but I have no way to do that. So, yes, I'm pretty happy with that.
Nice. Well, 2 penalties and 2 goals for Warren Fogel today. Oh, almost looked like you got the hat trick there. Yeah, I agree, Darcy, that Brandon, oh, what was his name? Brandon Manning? I think it was his name. Yeah, the
Something
guy that
like that.
hurt McDavid. Yeah. Yeah, he was terrible. He spent most of the time in Bakersfield after he got here, too.
Yes, all the O's in that woo, Scout. Pretty happy with that. Vogel can score inside the penalty box.
Just feed him as he's coming out of the. Oh, here we go. Well, I don't know why I get excited because if you guys aren't celebrating, I know nothing happened. Like, oh, here's a. No, nothing's going to happen.
I mean, you never know because we're all watching ESPN, and ESPN has had moments where they're like, for example, right there, they were just showing old man Joe Sakic up in the box.
Yeah.
And there could have been a goal that happened during that. And sometimes they show it afterward. I have noticed that the Sportsnet tends to only leave the ice when there's nothing going on the ice. And ESPN and TNT both like to cut away while the game is going.
No one cares anyway, right? Yeah, it was a nice assist from Nurse.
And right now it's heartening to see the Oil continuing to press, which is how they win games.
Yeah. They didn't get a penalty on that McDavid takedown? Oh, jeez. I guess it was borderline.
Yes, Chase. ESPN cuts away to the most pointless stuff.
Yeah.
I think they're used to baseball and football, where the actual game is something like an eighth of the actual broadcast. I used to be a huge NFL fan. I still like it, But like I was watching the Super Bowl and I'm just like, this is so slow.
Yeah, I like fast-paced stuff. That's why hockey obviously is perfect for me.
I like that it doesn't stop and start.
Yeah.
It does mean that when something like an offside review happens, you're like, how is this taking so long? But
Yeah, I agree, Chase. I don't know how the Oilers haven't drawn a power play yet. The Avs got 3 power plays already.
yeah,
Usually they
and
try to even it out a bit more than that. It's not like the Avs haven't done anything wrong.
yeah, Chase, it was a good game. It was fun to watch. But after watching basically nothing but hockey for a couple months, football slow. It real slow. Hyman's down on the ice.
Oh no.
The way he's acting seems like maybe some
That's not good.
testicular trauma. Oh nope, that looked like ankle. I didn't see it, but it looked like he took a puck to the inner
Yeah,
thigh, maybe.
yeah, they're saying on this one just underneath the knee.
Ah,
It looked like it. Well, he's staying on the bench, so that's
yeah. Yeah, and the trainer's asking him what's going on, and it seems like he's just like, hurts! Where does it hurt? Hurts!
I like that he didn't go to the dressing room though.
Yes,
That's very
yes.
cool. Yeah, it might just be something where yeah, like ow. Yeah, you just gotta fight it off for a few minutes. Yeah, if we go down Hyman too. Oh jeez.
He's not even holding it anymore. It looks like he's just on the bench now. So Stinger.
Yeah, he's not even grimacing or anything. So yeah, okay, that looks good. Oh, they're just giving him some Tylenol or aspirin or something. Looks like. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Hyman's a guy you definitely don't want to lose.
Nice chase down to break up that double or 2-on-1. I was gonna say double team. That's not the words.
No. Are you kidding me? The Oilers are getting another penalty?
Really? Is it on Nuge?
Yeah.
What the hell? No. Literally the play that I was like, oh, that's a nice breakup. That became a penalty? There
Oh, come on.
was no hooking on that.
Wow.
All right, back to the PK.
I mean, I could see it, but it's borderline. Yeah. Yeah, it was Desharnais Chase. Yeah. 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 Michael's saying Timo Meyer's injured day to day too. So guess that trade's not happening right away.
Scout call was hooking on Nuge.
Yeah, I think you got to stick in near the hands. So that's one they call almost every time. So yeah, the Oilers better get the next power play. This is 4 straight for Colorado now. It's ridiculous. The slightest thing the Avs do wrong next better be called.
Almost cleared. Nice cover by Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell's looks good again today.
Nurse was where he's supposed to be, which is very nice. Makes me very.
Mm-hmm. Well, McDavid's usually good for drawing some penalties, but yeah, he hasn't even drawn anything yet today.
Halfway through the power play, they've gotten shots.
Yeah. Get it out, Connor. Get it out. There we go.
Whoop.
Oh,
Oh.
let me guess. Nothing happens.
I don't know. You may have caught up with me now because you're making the same noises as I am now.
Yeah. Well, another solid kill anyway.
You actually might be.
My
4
screen
seconds
there's.
left.
Oh no, you're still ahead of me. I got 10 seconds left. So, yeah.
Yep. Clean kill. Clean kill.
Yeah.
And I do like that they're now pushing for shorthanded goals, which,
Mm-hmm.
one, that's just because I love shorthanded.
Yeah.
But two, because, like, yeah, they can do it. Oh, So I will change that.
There
And
we go.
I will change
Draisaitl,
that.
Nicely done, boys.
That was the most subdued reaction because I was in the middle of a sentence and then I'm like, oh, Draisaitl scored.
Yeah.
Okay. Goal.
Well, we don't even need power plays today. We're scoring everything 5-on-5. So.
Won't give us power plays. We will take the power anyway.
Yeah.
Yep, that was dry from the dry spot.
Yeah. Yeah, goals in 4 straight games for Draisaitl. Nice.
It's pretty amazing that they've killed. Is that five?
Four
kills? Four kills?
4 kills.
4 kills. Have received 0 power plays and are up 3-0.
3-0.
That's
well, that's the story of the game right now.
Yep, might be a good game today.
I'm not getting too excited yet. I was watching a game they were winning 4-1 the other.
There you go, Gio.
They're playing much better today against Colorado than they were against the Rangers, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll give them credit for that. They're doing way better. Yeah, Gio, don't count your chickens before they hatch, but or your eggs before they hatch. I guess not the chickens. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't want a Peloton. Please stop trying to sell me on one. Trying to make exercise look fun. It's just not.
Yeah, they do look much better today, Dennis.
I'm a good luck charm. All right.
Yeah, I know I'm not the good luck charm.
Maybe it's the combination. Because I'm not a good luck charm when I'm alone either. But these are a lot more fun when we're not spending a period or two going. It still happened. Still got a chance.
Yeah. Yeah. No complaints about this one today. Other than it would be nice to see the Oilers get a power play. But
Avs are missing my car. Yeah, they are.
for sure they are. Yeah. Yeah. Big difference today.
Makar is a fantastic antidote to anything fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And even
Oh, he
the
drives. Yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
No, finish your thoughts, sir.
Even when the Oilers are being tough, which they are being tough
Mm-hmm.
today, they are still fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And Makar is really good at shutting down fancy.
Yeah. And he drives so much offense too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, on 3 of the power plays, there's been a moment where they languish behind their own net, and that does not happen when Kilmar is on the ice.
No.
Really, Darcy?
Yeah, I'm covering up the chat. I don't want to know what happens.
Oh, would be nice. Thanks, Darcy.
Oh, okay. I'm like, how far behind am I? Because I don't even see Hyman on the ice. When does the penalty shot happen?
Yeah, damn it.
Oh, okay.
See what you do to us, Darcy. Yeah, that was a bad tournament, but it was also a fantastic shot. Oh,
Yeah, getting that through.
I don't know how you thread it through 6 people, but you did.
Yeah, I don't think Campbell even saw it. Yeah, he didn't. He was looking for the puck.
That was an amazing shot slash incredibly lucky.
All right, that'll give the Avs life. So buckle down, guys.
Yep. Keep pressing. That's their game. As soon as they stop pressing, stuff goes wrong.
Yeah. Oh. I know not to get excited. I don't know why I bother.
They sending Fogel to the box again?
Are you serious? That could be a good thing though. If he's going to the box again, get a hat trick.
Maybe he. Okay, no. No, they were just showing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a. Literally, Fogel got called on that same thing that just happened to him. Yeah. In fact,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
okay.
probably clearer than the last Nuge.
Yeah, it's okay to call a penalty against Colorado. They'll be okay.
Jack Campbell.
Yeah, I agree, Scout. This is ridiculous.
And that was the first instance that I saw that very clearly they didn't
Mm-hmm.
call something on Colorado that they did call on Edmonton.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I mean 4-0 on the penalties is
Ridiculous. Yeah, it should have been one on Nuge for sure. Mhm.
what? Yeah, that ice is bad. Just
Yeah.
the ice is bad. I wonder if there was like a Nuggets game last night or something.
Yeah, something because yeah, guys are going down like crazy.
Oh. Oh, there hasn't been a Nuggets game since Wednesday.
Well, just bad ice today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the temperature has been all over the place, so
Mm-hmm.
just bad.
Yeah, well, the Oilers' power play is the best in the league, Darcy. So, but doesn't mean you're not allowed to give them one. The next penalty has to be a Colorado. You can't keep calling them all against Edmonton.
I saved by Georgiev. Sad face. It's a nice save, but it's a nice save.
Not for spying. They showing the white balloon on your screen, Toph?
Nope.
No.
No,
They're
I'm
showing those.
watching
Yeah.
a dog commercial for
Yeah. Someone in
dogs.
the Avs. Yeah, someone in the Avs crowd made one of those spy balloons, and they wrote on it "not for spying."
Yeah, Chase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an Amazon commercial. I thought they were trying to sell me dogs. Sure looked like they were trying to sell me dogs.
I don't think they do that on TV, do they? Come buy a
No.
dog.
Well, down here
Yeah.
during the holiday season, they do the animals aren't just for Christmas thing. It basically an anti-commercial, but that's the closest. And then of
Hey,
course
Tyson.
the sad Sarah McLaughlin commercials. Hey Tyson,
Yeah. Yeah, that McKinnon goal does change things. We got a game now.
we were all complaining about the no calls, and also
Yeah,
apparently
changes
I'm
it.
commenting on commercials today. That's my thing today. Sorry, go ahead, Patrick.
I just in reply to Chase there. Yeah, it seems like the Oilers or the Avs are going to have to do something like really bad to draw a penalty today. Because anything borderline, they're just letting go.
Avs trainer trying not to get noticed while he's standing behind Leah Hextall. Just I know you don't get to see that because Leah Hextall is an
Yeah, no,
ESPN person, but
yeah, I'm good.
yeah, she
She's
was
all right.
interviewing the coach, the
Yeah,
Avs coach,
yeah,
and Avs trainer was standing behind her like, I'm on TV.
yeah.
Oh, yep, I need to update the scoreboard. Thank you, Michael. Oh, that is the wrong one.
Can't we just forget that they scored?
Just pretend. It's still 3-0.
Yeah. It's 3-0 if you believe it strong enough.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time we've had the scoreboard, so I'm not used to
Having
remembering.
to change it yet. Yeah. Should be good now.
I could probably set up so it changes itself, but oh, oh,
Uh-oh.
yep. Should have left it as 0 because now I have to change it again. At least for now.
Yeah, we
You
definitely
never
got a
know. It's
game
the
now.
NHL. Goals get called back for no reason all the time. Yeah,
Oh.
that one's not getting called back. Pretty sure that was off the skate. Wasn't even off the stick.
Oh, yeah, I think went off in an Oilers skate. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Chases off CC. My numbers don't go up to 64, Scout.
Yeah, I don't think you'll need that much. Uh, Remember when we were winning 3-0?
I do. Oh, yeah. Full on off of CC skate. Oof.
Yeah, they're just not doing a good job of holding on to leads lately.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that was a terrible sequence, just top to bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Chase hindsight's 2020. So Oilers need to get going here and generate some more chances here the other way.
Hey. Turns out he's got mad face on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. Oilers are first in goals scored in the second period, 30th in goals allowed. Zone job. Oh,
Yeah, I can hear.
pass to no one again. Listen to me, random noises so that you can predict what's gonna come.
Happy noise, annoyed noise.
We just need 4 new defensemen. I mean, yeah, all we need is some offense and some defense and some rule
Yeah.
changes.
Ken Holland can just make 5 or 6 trades. We'll be good to go.
Oh, oh, almost caught Georgiev twice. Keep that going. Keep that going. It's like 4 shots in about 10 seconds. Yep, yep. Nope. Chase forgot the E and come. And so I read that as corn. Dang, Ryan, corn on. And I went, I don't know what that means, Chase. It's not corn. Not corn on.
Well, at least we're getting some more zone time here. But come on, guys.
I mean, that was a nice sequence of pressing.
Yeah, well, it's probably their best sequence since Dreisaitl's goal. But
that's what they need to do.
yeah,
That's their game. Whether they have, sometimes they forget that that's their game, but that's their game. It's just hold on to the puck, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Yep, I pulled down, no call. Yep.
Come on. Yeah, I think the Avs are just going to get away with everything today. Well, 3 minutes to go here in the second. Hey. Like, they're not calling anything. Come on. Well, that was a good chance. But
That's up the slap on the ref to the punch in the ref. Close there. Ryan threw a really nice zone entry.
yeah. Yeah, Chase, they're picking it up here again, so that's good to see. At least they're generating something because it got real quiet there after Draisaitl put them up 3-0. It was pretty much all Avs there for a while.
And that's how they give up.
Yeah.
Just, we're going to win. No, no, you're not if you think that. I mean, it's weird to be like, they need to be mad even though they're winning. But yeah, they need to be mad.
Well, they can be mad at the ref.
At this rate, we'll see Fogle finish a check on the ref. Getting there.
Get his hat trick of calls. Well, that'll probably get him kicked out of the game.
Yeah, Chase, more and more I'm noticing the. So I can't actually hear the game. So now I'm noticing more and more the Avs bias, I guess, bias in the coverage here. But they made a big deal out of McDavid's 100 points. Since then, shown Avs highlights and Avs stats and talked to the Avs coach and
Well, the only reason anyone's watching this game is because it's the Avs, right?
Zach.
The Oilers don't even have anybody notable.
They show the one Oilers fan in the stands.
Hey.
Oh, I need to change the score. I get to change the score this time.
Yeah, definitely don't forget when the Oilers score. You can forget when the Avs score, but
Huh, that's Barry's spot. Just when in doubt, give it to Barry at the line.
now did that get tipped on the way in?
Can't tell. Kind of looked like it just flew straight through.
Yeah,
I think that was his knuckle puck.
yeah, because I didn't see Derek Ryan like celebrating like it was his goal. So yeah,
4-2 feels nicer.
yeah, yeah. The big call up, Devon Shore with the assist.
I mean, there is no spoiling the game. At most, we're a minute behind you.
Yeah. No, I pretty much had the whole anything big happening in the game spoiled for me, so it's all good. Well, that was a badly needed goal.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, yeah, that just went straight in. Nice. Yeah, Devon Shore has had a good game for Chase, for the Oilers Chase. Shore was playing really well when he was down with Bakersfield there just before the All-Star break. So yeah, I agree, Cray. I'm going to see love to see a Fogle hat trick here today.
That would make.
My guys, just get out of the period. Let's get out of here.
I think the rule is that Fogle needs to take a hold.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Want nobody there. All right. That's the end of the second. 4-2 Oil.
Alrighty.
They had
Well,
good energy. Yes, 4-2
yeah,
with 0 power plays. Yep.
yeah, yeah. That's the real notable thing for today's 4 penalty kills, 2 goals for Warren Fogle, and hopefully a better result than on Friday when they were up 4-2 going into the third period.
So this goes to the shootout. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh God, I don't want to see another
I hate
shootout.
the shootout, and it's even
Yeah.
worse when your team's no good at it.
Yeah. Yeah, it is not a strong side for the Oilers in the shootout. They haven't been good in overtime this year either. Just extra time in general.
In 7 overtime, like that.
Something like that, yeah.
0-4 in the shootout.
Yeah, pretty much when they say it's going to the shootout, it's like, oh, it's over. Just don't even play it. You guys win.
And I hate shootouts because it's so feels even more arbitrary.
Yeah. No, I'd rather just play 5 more minutes. Someone's gonna score.
Yeah. Or just allow ties.
Yeah.
Play 2 overtimes, two 3-on-3 overtimes, 5 minutes apiece.
Yeah.
If it's not over, if no one's broken the tie by then, okay, tie, point apiece.
I'd say like 9 out of 10 games though they get decided, and if you played 5 more minutes of overtime, somebody would score. 3-on-3, like it gets too wide open. Like they would have to play like completely boring hockey, and I mean especially if it goes to a tie, like there's no point in trying to get a tie. Like you want the win. So
Right. Bushes hit the net and the ref, huh? I'm going to step away for just a second. It's all yours, Patrick.
oh good. So what do you guys think? Is Fogle going to get that hat trick goal in the third period? What's your final score prediction? Yeah, Jeremy. Like I hate the shootout. Even if the Oilers win, I've never enjoyed the shootout because I think it completely takes like the team aspect out of it. Let's hope so, Tyson. 5-4 shootout loss prediction. Come on, Michael. Not another shootout. Yeah. I'm done with the shootout for the year. Yeah, Jeremy, that'd be another way to go about it too. Yeah, 3-on-3, no defenseman. Basically just one team tries, nope, fails. The other team takes it the other way back. Yeah, I know you're joking, Michael, but third goal off the ref said. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Totally fitting for today. Yeah, I could see a 5-3 finish. That makes sense. Yeah, I agree, Scout. The Oilers got to close this one down in the third period. It should not be going to overtime or a shootout. They got to figure out a way to close out these hockey games. Just play one strong 20-minute period, close this one out. Yeah, I agree, Crayon. We need this one in regulation. Can't keep giving up these points. Like it's nice to get all those loser points, but We got to be recording 2 points here in these. Yeah, we were talking about Jonathan Toews earlier, Dregs. Yeah, I think he's had some injury issues and might be sick. So yeah, I think he'd be a huge help to the Oilers anyway. But yeah, it looks like he's staying in Chicago.
I'm back. Hey.
Hey, welcome back.
It's must win in regulation.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Darcy had the best recommendation while you were gone. 5-3 finish, and Fogle gets his third one off the ref's head. Yeah, I'd like to get Patrick Kane as well, Dregs. I want Erik Karlsson more, but if we can't get Karlsson, Kane would be pretty good too.
All right, we are now in talking about weird things time. You could live anywhere. Would you stay or move and where? Chase, what's your answer? Since you asked the question, I've got a list of places that I'd like to live, but it would have to come with.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any one place that.
You tell me the money is not. It gets much shorter.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few cities in Alaska, Alaska Panhandle, and Seattle would be. Can't afford to live in Seattle. Amsterdam. I've never been to Amsterdam, but it sure looks nice. Sure would be nice to not have to have a car.
I don't know if there's any one place that I want to stay. Like I kind of. I mean, I've been in Edmonton most of my life, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of places I'd like to go. I don't know if there's any one place I'd stay, but Oilers versus the refs, who will win? Well, so far the Oilers are winning.
It
Despite their lack of power plays, they're still winning the hockey game. So.
depends on if the refs actually team up with the Avs or not. Right now, the Oilers are beating the refs and the Avs. But they're not quite playing on the same team yet.
Yeah, Michael, just move into Stantec Tower there, and you can just walk down to Rogers Place for every game. Because if you can afford to live in Stantec Tower, you can probably afford Oilers season tickets.
Drake says Hawaii.
Why?
Yeah, Michigan.
I've never been to Hawaii, but I heard it's really nice.
I know that I can't live in Hawaii because I'm scared to death of cockroaches. And I discovered that I was scared to death of cockroaches by moving to South Carolina. Where they just live there. They're just there.
I didn't know they were prevalent in Hawaii, but
yeah. I mean, basically anywhere tropical. People don't talk about it, but yeah, you just have cockroaches. They just live there, and your house may not, but they're definitely there, and they're definitely outside. Apparently, in Hawaii, yeah, like just everybody has cockroaches because you can't keep them up.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, that would be annoying. I don't feel like that very much.
I guess my real answer to money's no object, live anywhere. It's a missile silo in New Hampshire.
Missile silo. How come a missile silo?
Because it's cool. I've always, I don't know. Like, there are all these abandoned and missile silos that cost, 70, million to build that are just empty.
Oh,
Have swimming pool down at the bottom. It's basically living in a skyscraper that's entirely under.
yeah, that'd be different for sure. So south of France is very nice. Yeah, I haven't been over to Europe. I've been to Ireland, and
I
that's about it. So
I think Estonian weather, Irish weather, southern Swedish weather, Danish weather. That's about where I live. Like that's about where my blood is the right thickness. Is Kentucky in the summer? My blood is too thick. Yeah, a
But,
place where year round it's like 60, 70 in freedom units. I'd have to learn non-freedom units for most of those places, but
yeah. Yeah, I imagine Hawaii is too expensive, Darcy. The Frankfurt area in
it's
Germany.
way too hot for me.
They're done with the reverse retro jerseys now. Crayon won't be wearing those again. And I think they're only for this year too, so I don't think we'll see them again.
Yeah, as of right now, there's no plan. There are no plans in the works for a third round of retros. Part of that is that they are losing the contract.
I think the Oilers are getting another jersey next year, but I don't know if it's not like a reverse retro though.
It's for the Heritage Classic.
Well, no, yeah, for the Heritage Classic, but I think there was before that they were still planning on doing a different jersey as well. I don't know any much details on it, but like it's not for a reverse retro or anything like that.
Yes, non-freedom units would be metric. Not anti-freedom, just non-freedom units. And temperature is the big one that I just don't understand. Like I don't have a good sense. I know 30 is hot in Celsius, and then 0 is freezing, and 100 is boiling, and then something like 16, 17 is pleasant, I think. I don't know. I've had quite a few conversations with my Calgarian friend about how somehow Fahrenheit makes more sense to me because 0 is really cold and 100 is really hot. And then you can estimate everything in between. I would have loved for this to be orange.
Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching.
Are you watching your own stream there, buddy?
No, I was trying to find the Heritage Classic
Ah,
video I did. I was going to send a link to it because that's kind of like what I have for what the winter jerseys were going to look like here. Just get the
which flags are you talking about for the shoulders chase? Alberta flags? I would absolutely love to come up for that.
yeah. So that link I just put in is for that's the what we think the Heritage Classic jerseys are going to look like for Edmonton and Calgary, but hasn't been anything official released yet.
Yes, -40 is where they come together. Yep. And that's also where everybody comes together and go, no, it's cold. It's cold out there.
Yes, everyone can agree on that. That is freezing.
Alberta and Canada. Calgary used to have.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't be surprised if we see some kind of flags on there. Just because it is in all Canada. Heritage Classic.
Crayon, I think Yesa is gone in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's gone.
I think the decision has already been made. It's just the details that need to be worked out. And granted, we've been saying that for a year and a half. And really, we've probably been saying that for like 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm pro Yesa. But he needs a new start. He just does. And the Oilers need to quit having the conversation.
Well, I'm tired of doing videos on him. Like, either trade him or do something.
Yep. Yeah, that's
so
why I
many
think it'll be in the
SCPR
next 2
videos,
weeks.
so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to stop being a talking point, period.
Yeah.
And so that's why I think that something is going to happen. Maybe they make a trade and they need that money, that cap room, and maybe he just gets waived.
Well, that's why I think it's a definite, because I don't know how they're really going to do anything significant if they don't trade him and get rid of that cap. So I'll be very shocked if he's still here after March 3rd.
Yeah, Mike Smith is not coming back, and I don't think we'd want him to. I think he is on LTIR for a reason beyond the obvious reasons of cap management.
Yeah, no, he's done.
I think he's fully retired unofficially.
Yeah, well, it looks like we're almost set to go here for the third period. Yeah, it's getting cold in Alberta this week. Well, colder than it's been anyway.
Yeah,
We've had a really warm winter. Like, it was cold like towards the end of December, but January and February have been like crazy warm here for. Yeah, we've been above zero a lot of the time.
I almost went full dad just now, and like, now we're going to talk about weather. I know about weather. Yeah, polar vortex just broke, so it's going to get real cold up there, and then it's going to be absolute chaos down here about a week later.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, Nate. Appreciate you having you here.
Yeah, -60s. Cold. All right. We don't have to talk about weather anymore. We got a third period starting. Ooh, they almost caught Georgiev with his pants down. ESPN's flashing a graphic up that says the Oilers are plus 13 point differential, which is sixth, and the Avs are -6 in the third.
All righty.
Quite a way to start a period. Just
Mm-hmm.
icing. Okay. So, we're going to play? No, we're not.
No, what are they arguing about? Oh, yeah, they don't think it should be. Well, whatever. Just drop the puck. They're not going to change their mind. So.
Yep. Although at this point, as we've been saying, shit. Never mind. I just cursed on your stream, buddy. Sorry. But also, nope, that deserved it. Yeah, I agree. Campbell should have had that. He had good vision on that, and yeah.
Yeah. And we're close again. Don't forget to change the forward there.
I don't want to. Yeah. That's disappointing. I don't even remember what I was going to say. I was in the middle of something about the refs, and then, oh, about the argument over the icing. Got a pro argument there because, holy crap, the refs have given the Avs all the benefit today.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Never mind. Gonna be on the power play in a second here. For the first time today.
It's bound to happen sooner or later.
All right. I gotta figure out which one is which. Yep. Hey, that's the right one. Over the oil. What was it for? Slashing? All right, all right.
There you go.
First power play of the day.
My screen actually went black there for a while. I guess it must have just been on my end. Did it go out on yours?
They were showing something from a previous game on my end.
Oh no, I
I don't
meant
know.
like on our stream here, but I guess it must have just been
Oh,
on my end.
I did not notice. Looks like we're back.
Yeah, it's back now anyway, but must have just been on my end. All right, come on, guys.
Yeah, I need to get one out of this.
Drysdale's doing those hope passes again, where he just passes blindly, and they're never working anymore.
Nope.
You gotta stop that.
No, I'm literally leaning out of the shot. I'm the cameraman, the director, and a star of this show. And just messed up all three at once by leaning in.
Yeah. Oh, no. Well, not the greatest power play.
I mean, there's 40 seconds of it left. There's 40 seconds.
Yeah, if only we'd gotten 4 opportunities. Yeah, Keith, I've just been noticing Drysdale do that more and more lately. He'll just do like the blind backhand pass, and it's almost always getting intercepted.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like,
the
look at me.
second Colorado goal today was off of a blind pass like that. It got turned over. Apparently, he did not learn his lesson. Just do it again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's that for this power play. 4 seconds left, but yeah, Chase. I think that was more of a good kill than a bad power play, but
Yeah. Now, it would have been nice to at least generate some momentum off it, but
Hmm. I hadn't seen the turnover that led to the McKinnon goal, so um, it's either two of the three or three of the three
Yeah.
Avs goals have been on bad turnovers. And now they show the other Oilers fan in the crowd there. Okay.
Nice.
That means we need at least one more because we got to get Fogle his Hattie.
Yeah. Well, there's a few Oilers fans there. Yeah, that was a nice shot by Yanmark. That's actually might have been one of his nicest goals I've seen as an Oiler. Yeah, that goal was massive.
Yep. Yeah, and McDavid was positioned perfectly.
Yeah.
It didn't matter that much, but he did distract Georgiev.
Yeah, it looks like he just gave like a good screen there.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and if Georgiev had had that, then McDavid would have grabbed the rebound. So yeah, that's good positioning.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
woohoos
right.
and holy cows and hell yes and
Yeah. Oh, don't forget about the scoreboard. I think you got power play up there.
I've still got power play up there too. Yeah.
Come on, you're slacking.
I am slacking because I don't really think about it very much. I'll see if I can't figure out how to make that automatically update next time. Because yeah, I have to do all of that manually today.
Yeah, Tyson has a graphic on his that just pipes in, I think. Have to ask him where he gets that. Because it's got the clock and everything on it.
Yeah, there's probably somewhere out there.
Mm-hmm.
Out.
Mm-hmm.
But it would make it so that I don't have to have that conversation
Yeah, you
now
don't have to
8
worry about
times.
it. It does everything for you.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll worry about it for next stream.
Yep. I just bodged it together for today.
Yeah. No, it's good. Looks good.
Yeah, and on the bright side, no one has asked us what the score is.
Yeah.
Even when it was wrong. Five on Georgiev is pretty impressive.
So you think he's pretty impressive?
Scoring 5 on him is pretty impressive.
Oh, it was scoring for 5 minutes. Yeah. Well, he was one of those guys that was just waiting for his opportunity. He was stuck behind Shesterkin and with the Rangers.
3 years ago, he was absolutely killing it for the Rangers.
Yeah.
Shesterkin kind of came out there. Goalies still make sense.
Well, we were talking about Georgiev for the Oilers for the longest time there. And Mike Smith came back and took over.
I'm pretty Skinner.
Yeah, I know that they're both going now. Yeah.
Especially as a
Yeah.
it would be nice to have a Shesterkin, Zalewski, or someone that's gonna literally steal you games. But yeah, we've had that conversation before where there's maybe 3 of those in the league.
Mm-hmm. And as nice as it would be to have one of those goalies, that would be another goalie that's going to cost you a lot of money.
Oh yeah,
So it's one other. I mean, but I mean, if he's winning you hockey games, then
yeah.
money well spent. But
I mean, I would definitely take the
yeah,
$12 million a year cap hit for Vasilevsky, but
mhm.
very few, very few stable enough.
Yeah, that huge payday too. You better hope they never fall off. Sergei Bobrovsky, $10 million. Ooh, fun.
Yeah, the hockey guy just did a video, I think this week, on voting for like the history of the voting for business since he's had his channel,
Hmm.
and it's like the only one to make it 2 years in a row that didn't win it one of those years is Vasilevsky. Like the top five each year completely shifts. Usually you have one person stay, they win it, and
Yeah,
then that entire list gets wiped off for the next year. And yeah, I mean, goalies are weird, man. Yeah, Ovechkin's out for 2 weeks. Yep.
yeah,
And yes, need to stay out of the box, need to sustain the lead. Yep.
yeah. Derek Ryan has been playing amazing lately, though. He's been picking up some really clutch goals. Mike Smith and Alex Stalock. Well, I think it was one of my first videos. Was talking about doing a Mike Smith Alex Stalock tandem. But,
But that's what, 3 years ago?
well, that was back, yeah, or no, back at the start of the last season. Because I was like, if we traded Koskinen in the summer, but then Stalock ended up being out, so that didn't even end up being an option. So.
Yeah, and people forget, but basically we had the same conversation about Mike Smith that we had about Campbell. Like
Mm-hmm.
every year we had the same Mike Smith conversation and the same Koskinen conversation that we've had about Campbell this year. Because people want that steals, and Oilers haven't come close to that since 2006.
Yeah. Well, that goalie wasn't available. I mean, there was Kemper, Campbell, and like all those guys that were available. They were all decent goaltenders, but there was no like elite goaltender that the Oilers could have went and got at.
Yeah, and I would have loved to have Kemper, but Kemper has also proved that when he's behind a kind of soft defense, not as good as when he's behind an elite defense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too hard to look good on like a Colorado.
Christopher, yes, let's go Oilers. 4 exclamation marks. Which I saw the 4 exclamation marks and immediately thought that we had scored another. So, but no, you're just popping in. Welcome.
Yeah, it's been a good one today, Christopher. But
It is not
as
mandatory to have ads on jerseys. It is optional. It's not mandatory. Like the Oilers don't.
yeah, they just have the skip the dishes thing on their helmet. But,
Even then, only on the road.
no, I think it's always on there. But as far as I know, I mean, maybe I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's always on there.
I know when they're wearing the navy alts, they've got the Oilers sticker.
Oh, okay, maybe. I really haven't paid that close of attention, so you could be right, but I just assumed they were always on there. But you never really like this is the viewpoint we usually have, right? So you never really ever
Right.
noticed them anyway.
Yep. Yeah, they do have the skip the dishes on there today, though.
Yeah, but ads on jerseys, I think, is going to be becoming a thing, unfortunately, in the years to come here.
I mean, something like 20 out of the 32 teams have them right now.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they're not mandatory.
Yeah.
They are allowed.
Yeah.
There's very specific size restrictions and stuff.
Yeah, Christopher, to answer your question, it's not looking great that they're going to get Erik Karlsson right now. I haven't heard anything positive here for a few days, but I hope they do. I really think he would be an amazing difference maker for the team. So I hope they can find a way to figure it out, but it's not looking overly positive at the moment. But we got 2 weeks here, or just under 2 weeks until the trade deadline. So still time for something to happen. Ooh.
First team to get 3 goals in the game wins 95% of the time.
That should
Sure,
be
the
Oilers.
Oilers. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, once again, I saw Yamo get that chance. I'm like, no, nothing happens.
Oh, yeah.
All right, just under
I
12
love
minutes to go
Yamo.
here.
Yeah, those are the two big rumors right now. It's Patty Kane.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Patty Kane has a much stronger chance of happening just with the Rangers and the Leafs looking like they're out now. So
Yeah, and the
I've also
price
heard
should be better.
I've also heard the Dallas Stars were interested in him, and I think the Vegas Golden Knights were also interested in Kane. So it's not a lock or anything that he'd be coming to Edmonton, but we do have a better opportunity now than we did.
Yeah, and he does have full no trade, I think. So he gets to control.
Yeah, he gets the final say, so he's not going to go anywhere he doesn't want to go.
And at at this point in his career, there's no reason to go anywhere where he doesn't expect to win a cup.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, it's if he's leaving, it's to chase a cup. Yeah.
Yep. Which is why he wanted the Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
New York also has damn it. Oh man, and that one is not on Campbell. Something went very wrong with how Campbell had positioned himself, and yeah, that looked painful. Slide over and stuck.
Yeah, I just thought, yeah.
Oh, that's what was going on. That pinned between his skate, his pad, and the post. Okay, it wasn't that he was caught up or hurt. It was that he was trying not to move his, not to give them any opportunity to do what they did. Yeah, I don't think that's interference.
No, that'll count.
It is a shame. It's not, and that's not really on Campbell. He, I don't know where everyone else was. Someone should have backed him up.
Yeah, someone had to take the guy going for the puck.
I mean, he was trying, Dregs. He was trying, but he was trying to not move his foot so that it couldn't get past him and so that he didn't kick it in. And I don't know if if you can do the splits and touch your own foot, but I can't. I mean, he's trying. He's trying.
Mm-hmm.
It's much more of an unfortunate than a bad play for anyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, an Oiler had to come and take that out.
Yeah.
Score is 5-4 now. Thank you for reminding me to fix that.
Yeah. Well, Bouchard was basically standing there watching it happen. Like, get your over to the other post and help him.
Nate, I agree. The whistle probably should have blown.
Yeah.
But then we'd be having the opposite conversation because he
Mm-hmm.
didn't have it covered up.
Yeah, there is some talk about Colton Parayko, so the Blues are selling, so well, he might be an option. I haven't heard him connected to the Oilers yet, but doesn't mean they're not having conversations about it.
Yes, thank you for the reminders to change the score. Don't show it again. Show it again.
You can miss it.
Yeah, that was a shame of a goal. Kind of nobody's fault, but also Bouchard should have dug that out.
Yeah,
He was right by it. 6-4
yeah.
Oilers. I could go 6-4 Oil.
Yeah, 6-4 Fogle empty net hat trick goal.
It's that
Yeah, I
ocean
agree,
spray
Chase.
clown commercial again. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just been finding Chase there, and yeah, like 11-6 just doesn't seem to be working for him. I imagine we're going to see somebody else called up tomorrow on an emergency basis. Maybe if Desharnais better, we'll call him up. But I don't know if they're going to go with another forward just because it's Kane that's out.
Who do they have down in Bakersfield?
It has to be somebody making 850,000 or less. So they could do Benson, James Hamlin. Who else was there? I think Borgo's technically under the threshold there, but I don't think they'd call him up now.
I think Hamlin
Holloway
would be
would
that.
No, Hamlin would probably be the guy because, I mean, you'd probably call Holloway back up, but Holloway just got injured last night, so it's probably going to be Hamlin, I would think.
Hamlin definitely had flashes at the beginning of the season, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Hamlin looked good while he was up here, so I have no problem with calling him up.
I mean, bad situation that you have to. Not the worst situation that it's him.
No.
Yeah, we're all kind of holding our breaths a little bit. Scout.
Yeah.
We know that a 1-goal lead is not safe. Yes, there's 8.5 minutes left. Shots are pretty much even. 32 Edmonton, 31 Colorado.
Yeah.
Georgiev almost got in the same situation that Campbell was just in. Got it with his glove side instead of blocker side.
Yeah, it's going to be a long 8 minutes.
Yeah. Yep.
Unless we can get a goal here.
Almost got it. Glad it didn't go in there because he also skated into Georgiev ass.
Yeah. Oh, almost. Yeah, it's really close in the Western standings there, Christopher. So thankfully for the Oilers' struggles, it's really close.
Yeah, I mean the bright side is that they are closer to first in the Pacific than they
Oh,
are from losing uh,
yeah,
the wild card. They're way up on the wild card,
yeah.
but also we don't want the wild card.
Mm.
Want to win. And yes, that was an amazing block shot.
That one had me nervous for a second. It looked like Campbell didn't know where it was.
Yeah. Darcy wants one in off the back end of a ref. I think that's actually softening slightly because I think it was off the ref's head last time.
Well, they finally gave us a power play here in the third, so
Oh, gotta be there for that rebound, guys. Such a fat, juicy rebound, and it just sat there.
uh,
Hi, Tom. And yes, we can talk
steady,
to Campbell like a horse. Just pet it
steady.
and pet him, and just steady, steady. Yeah, Bush
Oh,
has been significantly out of position a few times this game.
yeah, he's struggled. That's for sure.
But also like half the team. So
Yeah. Oh,
job Cece. Cece
yeah.
got out
Well,
in
at least
front
they're
of
not
it.
just sitting back. So,
Yep. Getting more and more
yeah.
intense and leaning further and further. My mic. And yep. Heart race increasing.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Mark has looked good, Keith, for sure. Nice goal today. All right. A
Nice
few more minutes, then we
clear.
can get to the empty net.
Habs usually pull the goalie really late.
Yeah, it's probably going to be under 2 minutes before we pull.
Ref got in the way of that one. Thanks, Ref.
Yeah.
You've done two things right.
Probably didn't even intend to do it, though.
Nope. He definitely did not.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to help you.
Good. Good boy. Leafs are wearing their costumes, so should lose. About 4, Christopher.
Yeah, just over 4 minutes to go here. Yeah. Don't go to a commercial now. Just keep playing.
Nate, I'm not quite ready to be that level of disappointed. Yeah, somewhere around close to 2 minutes, they should pull Georgiev.
Yeah.
See
Yeah,
where
as
it
long as
goes
it's
from
under
there.
2 minutes, they got it in the Oilers zone. I'm sure they'll pull them, or they get a face-off.
Which means the Oilers need to keep it down.
Yeah, just keep pressuring.
Have zone. Keep it over there, you kill clock.
Yeah.
Fogle getting an empty netter would be nice.
Yeah.
Even
Nice
nicer
enough.
is just they win.
Oilers, geez, you're 1 minute or 1 millimeter too long. Yeah, they'll be looking for Fogle when they pull the goalie for sure.
They're not going to pull the goalie now.
Oh.
Yep. See, we got too confident in our 1-goal lead there. Now they have to go down to the other end and get another one. Know that they're not going to pull it off in overtime. Oh, oh. Was that off Nurse's knee? I think Nurse accidentally bounced it off the ice. Yep, this is where we go. Well, they always make it interesting.
Oh, make it boring. Win that game.
Yes. Yes. Exactly what the F's and what the H's and what the what's.
Yeah, hard to tell if one off the stick or Nurse's skate there.
All I want, Jeremy, is for this not to go to a shootout. Well, no, I want the Oilers to win, not to go to shootout. Those are my desires right now.
Yeah, win before the shootout. Yeah, this is just 3-0 and 5-3 leads.
Yeah.
Seems pretty few and far between, Nate. Yeah, please just salvage this and get a 6-5 win.
I mean, y'all are ripping on Nurse right now, but Nurse was out of position by inches, maybe inches, which,
Mhm.
yeah, caused that goal, but also would have completely prevented that goal within inches. So,
Yeah, I think it's just
boosh.
wow. It's the $9.25 million effect.
Yeah.
Every time something goes wrong, it gets amplified because of how much he's making.
Yeah, boosh, 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 booshed that real bad. Got the full beef. Oh, getting real
Yeah, yeah,
squirrely right now.
yeah.
Don't get called for slashing. Yep. No call again. Right side of the call didn't go the other way. And yeah, the ice is just crap today for some reason.
Yeah, yeah. It's been crap since puck drop, I think.
Yeah, we've seen all sorts of
Okay.
people just fall.
Yeah.
Just
Well, they're struggling for sure, Michael, but I think the flu plays into that quite a bit. We know there's a bunch of guys that have it, and I mean, but yeah, it's not the only. I'm not giving them a blanket excuse for that, but
yeah, and do
they got to get
remember.
the.
Sorry,
Yeah, yeah,
do remember that until the last like 3 games, they've been great in the third. So it really might be the flu. Yes, Keith. Keith. Yep, they'll take a minute. They'll scrape the ice.
Oh, you guys are getting me excited. I thought they scored.
No, that was just Keith being positive in the face of the relentless negativity that we're at right now.
No, I know it's hard to stay positive when it goes like this, but
Yeah.
okay, let's win this in OT, guys. Pull something positive out of today.
Yeah, Chase, they do. They do. There's a lot of quick goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fifth goal here was that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Rangers goal. I think the other night they had like that 5-on-3, and they scored like right off the face-off there. I think it was within like 10 seconds of having that power play.
Yep, overtime again. Yep.
Yeah.
Fart noises overtime. But do remember that basically the last time we had a stream like this, we were still in they can come back mode. And it's been a few months of no they can come back mode, just oops they lost the lead mode.
Yeah.
Which lost the lead mode might be better than they can come back mode.
Wow. I guess, yeah.
It's less sad, at least. It might be more disappointing, but it's less sad.
Well, it's more disappointing when you've had the lead. I think, yeah. But we're gonna win it here. Come on. Is it the third straight OT? Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah, Detroit Rangers. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
not
and
have
I
the
think it's
third straight shooting.
4 out of 5 now they've gone to
Yeah,
overtime.
yeah.
The only one that didn't get overtime was the absolute drubbing that Montreal put on them.
Oh, I know.
Yep, you were in that building, being sad in person.
Yep. But yeah, at least we got the point again today. All right, come on, guys. McDavid wants it. He's getting it done. Oh,
Nurse, I was just talking nice about you.
not great. He did something else wrong.
He hit it into the net, but the wrong net. Not his own net, just the net above the stands. Bush almost redeemed himself for a terrible game, but Bush, get in the way. Damn it. Now I'm nervous because Bush is out there. I don't like this.
Come on, somebody get him.
Whew. Okay. Okay. No, not okay. Those are some bad turnovers, boys. Bad turnovers turned into a 2-on-1. Got the fat, juicy rebound that time. Watching Connor just literally skate circles around people is kind of fun. Two minutes left in overtime. Whew. Got Draisaitl, Nuge, and someone out on the ice right now.
Come on, guys. Come
That was a pretty nice shot from Draisaitl from the dry spot. Even didn't go in,
on.
but pretty okay. Even chat got quiet because we're all like,
Yeah, I don't like this. Freaking shootout is beckoning again.
Nice
Come on,
cover,
guys.
Campbell. Nice.
I'm way behind here. I'm just seeing the face off now. So good to know he makes the save though.
Our stream is even further behind because apparently Darcy's hearing me groan. This is stressful. Don't want shootout. I want Edmonton win. All right, called for icing. That's a thing. Yes, got the leg shakes. My brother and I call those hockey legs. Where we just sit there and go, no!
Come on, guys.
Got Bouchard, McDavid, and Draisaitl out there right now. The icing going the other way. Looks like it. I can only assume that that video kid is doing the stress Oz.
Yeah.
Nope, 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 nope. Soup. Soup. That's some good soup right there. Have you gotten to it yet?
Yeah, I'm just seeing it now. Yeah. Oh.
Oh. 30 seconds left in overtime. I'm more or less ignoring chat now. It's about half pretending that they're done for the year before the game's even over. Well, no shootout. Ugh. They got a point. That's the only positive. Bogle had a great game. Soup had a great game, really. Like, yeah, he just lost 6-5, but he had a pretty darn good game.
Yeah.
But yes, that is a tough loss, and it's like that fourth win in a row. Yep, Nurse did get cooked on that. Yep. Yep, 1 point oil. 1 point. All right. Well, thanks everyone for coming and watching with us.
Yeah.
Uh,
Watch that depressing finish.
and there, I've updated the score for the last time today. Ugh. Ugh. Nurse had a bad game. Boosh had a worse game. Campbell had a pretty good game, all things considered. Vogel had a great game. Anything you want to add there, Patrick?
Yeah. Well, I'll probably call you. I'll get my thoughts in the Fnatic rundown here.
All righty.
Get that fun video out of the way.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for joining us today, guys. It was fun while it lasted.
And yes, at least we're all sad together. That sucked. Correct, Raymond? You have the exact words. Yep.
Yeah. All
right. Well, we'll see you in the next one. Don't know when the next one will be.
Us, guys. Yeah.
It'll be when there's an alignment of the stars. See y'all.